What if I told you that a significant number of pensioners are unaware they could be receiving up to £434 per month to help with their living costs? Sounds too good to be true? Stick with me because I'm about to reveal how some simple health conditions might make you eligible for this extra financial support. Have you ever wondered if you qualify for government assistance but didn't know where to start? You're not alone. Thousands of seniors across the UK are losing out on this vital support simply because they don't know they qualify. What if today could be the day you discover you're eligible for more than just the basic pension? Now, what kind of health conditions could put you in line for this £434 monthly benefit? Could something as common as arthritis or back pain be the key? Or maybe there's a hidden condition you didn't know was on the list. These are just a few of the qualifying factors you might be missing, and they could make all the difference in your financial situation. But here's the real question: are you or someone you know missing out? What's stopping you from claiming the financial help you need? I'm David, and in the next few minutes, I'll walk you through exactly how these payments work, which health conditions are covered, and most importantly, how you can apply to claim what you're entitled to. Don't let this opportunity slip away. If you think you're already getting all the help you need, think again. By the end of this video, you may have a whole new perspective on what benefits could be available for you or your loved ones. So, are you ready to discover the truth? Hit that subscribe button now so you don't miss out on more updates like this, and let's dive right in. Now that we've got your attention, let's dive into the details of this incredibly important topic. I'm sure many of you might be wondering how a health condition could lead to claiming up to £434 each month. Well, the truth is, it's not as complicated as it sounds, and this money can truly make a difference in your quality of life. You may already be eligible for this financial support, but simply haven't realized it. Let's start with the basics. Attendance allowance is the name of the benefit we're talking about today. It's a tax-free benefit designed specifically for pensioners, those of you who are at state pension age. If you have a health condition, illness, or disability that affects your ability to look after yourself, you could be eligible to receive support through attendance allowance. Now, the best part is that you don't need to have someone looking after you to qualify. It's all about whether you need extra help, whether it's with getting dressed, managing your health, or even moving around. Many people think this benefit is only for those who are bedridden or needing full-time care, but that's far from the truth. The goal of this allowance is to help you maintain your independence. This means the money could be used for a variety of things. For example, it could help you pay for a cleaner, gardening services, or even taxes for those essential trips you can't do on your own. It's there to make your life a little easier and less stressful. So, how much could you claim? That depends on the level of care you need. As of this year, you can receive either £72.60 or £85.60 per week, depending on the severity of your condition. When paid every 4 weeks, this comes to either £290.60 or £342.40. But it doesn't stop there. From April this year, the payments are set to rise, with the lower rate going up to £73.90 and the higher rate to £104.30. That could mean an additional financial boost to help cover your expenses. Now, you may be wondering, which health conditions are eligible for this benefit? It's not just one specific illness but a wide range of physical and mental health conditions. This includes things like arthritis, which is the most common condition among those who claim attendance allowance. There are also several other conditions that could qualify you, such as back pain, Parkinson's disease, visual disorders, and even cerebrovascular diseases. Some of these conditions are more obvious, while others might be conditions you didn't realize could make you eligible for support. In fact, arthritis alone affects around 469,000 people who are currently receiving attendance allowance, making it the most common condition among claimants. Back pain and visual disorders also account for large portions of the claims, with tens of thousands of pensioners relying on this support every month. If you suffer from any of these conditions or others that limit your ability to care for yourself, you could be entitled to the allowance. But how do you know if you qualify? Well, the first thing to note is that you need to be at state pension age to apply. The second is that your condition must be severe enough to affect your ability to look after yourself. This could mean difficulty preparing meals, getting dressed, or even managing your personal hygiene. Essentially, It's about how much extra help you need to manage daily tasks. You also need to keep in mind that attendance allowance doesn't cover mobility needs. This means if you need help with getting around or have mobility issues, that won't be included in the allowance. But there are other benefits you could apply for separately, like the Personal Independence Payment, PIP, or Disability Living Allowance, DLA, which provide support for mobility needs. However, if you're already receiving one of those payments, you won't be eligible for attendance allowance, as it's considered a duplication of benefits. Now, let's talk about how to apply. Many people think that applying for this benefit is a lengthy and complicated process, but it's actually pretty straightforward. You can apply for attendance allowance either online or by post, and the process is relatively simple. To begin, you'll need your national insurance number, your address and contact details, as well as information about your health condition or disability. You'll also need to provide details of your GP surgery or medical center and, if applicable, the details of any care homes, hospitals, or hospices where you're staying. The application asks about your ability to carry out certain activities, such as getting in and out of bed, preparing food, or taking medication. The goal is to assess the level of care or support you need. It's important to take your time with this application and answer each question carefully. The more detailed and accurate you are, the better your chances of receiving the full amount you're entitled to. And remember, the application isn't just about what you can't do, it's also about what you need help with. You don't need to be fully dependent on someone else to qualify. It's about the extra assistance you require to live comfortably. So, if you've never applied before or you think you're ineligible, I urge you to reconsider. You might be surprised to find out that you could be entitled to more financial support than you thought. There are many seniors across the UK who are missing out on this allowance simply because they didn't know they qualified. Don't let that be you. If you're not sure about anything during the application process, you can always seek help. There are organizations and charities that specialize in helping pensioners navigate the benefits system. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't hesitate to reach out for support. It's a simple process, but getting some guidance along the way can make it a lot easier. Once your application is submitted, you'll typically hear back in a few weeks. If you're eligible, you'll start receiving payments, which can really make a difference in managing your expenses. But even if you're unsure, it's always worth applying. At worst, you might not qualify, but at best, you could find yourself with a financial cushion that gives you more breathing room. Now, let's talk about the benefits of receiving this support. Yes, the money itself can help pay for things like bills, cleaning services, or even paying for taxis to get to important appointments. But it's more than just the financial relief, it's about improving your quality of life. For some, this allowance can make the difference between staying in their own home and having to move into a care home. The extra support helps people maintain their independence, which is incredibly important for many seniors. It allows you to manage your day-to-day life without feeling like a burden to your family or loved ones. The financial assistance from attendance allowance can also reduce stress and anxiety, which many older people face when managing limited resources. Knowing that you have that extra help in place can improve your mental well-being, which is just as important as your physical health. The bottom line is this: if you're a pensioner living with a health condition or illness that affects your ability to care for yourself, don't miss out on this opportunity. You could be eligible for financial support that helps you stay independent and live more comfortably. The process is simple, and you have nothing to lose by applying. And don't forget, this is a tax-free benefit. That means the money you receive won't affect any other savings or income you have. It's not means-tested, so even if you have other financial resources, you could still qualify. I hope this information has given you a clearer picture of how attendance allowance works and how you can benefit from it. If you think you or someone you know might be eligible, take the first step today and apply. It could make a world of difference. Thanks for watching, and remember to stay informed about all the latest financial support options available for seniors like you. Hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with more tips, advice, and benefits news that matter to you.